Welcome to another episode of the Home and Away podcast. It is Super Bowl Sunday. I am Caleb Lawrence, joined as always by my brother and co-host Jacob Kaleb. How we doing on this fine Sunday, brother?
I'm good. I'm good. Like you said, Super Bowl Sunday. I don't think I'll stay up to watch, but you know, it's a fun day usually for those of you guys back in the States. So enjoy it.
What if the Ravens were in it? Would you stay up for that?
If the Ravens were in it for sure, I'd be up. Plus, they're actually broadcasting it on a cable TV here in Romania, so like I'd be able to just watch it on there. So that'd be nice. Not have to
Would it
stream
be
it or something.
would it be in English?
I don't know if the announcers be in English, but just I'd be able to watch the game. So it might
Okay.
be Romanian announcer. It'd probably be Romanian announcers because like when they do EuroLeague, they do
Yeah.
Romanian announcers. They don't do like the normal EuroLeague English announcers.
Okay.
So I think it would be Romanian. But hey, I don't know. They have a little football league here. They had a team here. I don't know if they still do the
Like
Mureş
American football?
Monsters. Yeah,
American football?
yeah. They had the Monsters, bro. The
They
Targu
try to
Mureş
recruit you?
Monsters.
They try to
Nah, they
recruit
never
you?
try to recruit me. They never try to recruit me. I don't think it's like pro even. I think it's like semi-pro or something, you know? Like might just be some guys playing football. I don't
We
really know.
saw we saw this random We saw this group of people at the park yesterday. Melissa, Riley, and I went for a walk with Karsten, and these dudes were playing. I truly don't know what game it was. So they were using a football
Hmm.
originally, and then I saw them take off running and pitch it, and I was like, oh, they're playing rugby, right?
But they
And
just had a
then
football, yeah.
yeah, but then they started chucking that thing forward too. I was like, I have no idea what game we're playing right now. So
Maybe they playing some fugby. I don't know. What would you call that?
I was trying to I was trying to figure it out, but we didn't walk back past them very often. So
Maybe they
uh
invented a little game like football mixed with rugby. Like
maybe
you can
30 dudes out there it seemed like playing. So who knows?
sounds kind of fun though.
Yeah, it looked like a good time. They're playing touch, so hopefully no injuries.
Yeah. Imagine they was just laying each other out right there in the park and just a nice Friday afternoon
That shit would
or
have been
Saturday
wicked.
afternoon, whenever it
That would have
was.
been wicked. Yeah, Saturday. That would have been wicked. But yeah, so people are excited around here. First Super Bowl Sunday in Kansas City. People are excited.
Yeah,
Um,
speaking of that, I think I have it written down here. So, like, what are you just a Chiefs fan now, or what? Like, what's going on? Like, I saw your picture wearing, you know, participating in Red Friday. You got my nephew a jersey, Kelsey jersey is his first football jersey, which makes me absolutely sick to my stomach. But yeah. So what's up? What's up with that, man? Because
I
we
mean,
we early in the year we were talking about it, and you didn't seem like you wanted to be a Chiefs fan. And now all of a sudden you show up there and now I see you wearing red and yellow on Friday. Like, come on now, what's up with that?
uh, you know, uh, it does. I will say it sucks you in a bit being here for sure. It sucks you in a bit, especially when you don't have a team already. I think if I had a team, it would be easy to like I would stay with that team, right? But
Hmm.
I've always and I'll stand true to this. I've always been a big fan of Travis Kelce. Um, my wife, on the other hand, has called him annoying in the past, and now seems to have come around. I have always been a fan of Travis Kelce. Uh, I think, I think if it was absolute preference, I would have gotten our son the other Kelsey's jersey first. That would have been his first jersey, but you know, it was Red Friday. We both got to wear Chiefs gear to work, as opposed to normal work attire, and we definitely wanted to take that opportunity to do so. And I don't know that there's a true fandom there yet, but uh,
I mean,
y-
at least it wasn't like a legit Chiefs shirt though, really, right?
neither of them were technically legit Chiefs shirts.
Yeah,
The
so
only one,
I respect that. And I respect, you wanted to be like a little comfier at work.
yeah, yeah, it's Kabi.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, neither of them were legitimate Chiefs shirts. So the only one wearing a real Chiefs piece of apparel was our little man, and he was rocking the
Is,
Travis Kelce jersey.
he's got to at least rock the jersey today, though, for Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, he'll rock it again today. I got the I got the Kansas City. You want to say hi to Uncle Cobby? Here, talking to the mic. Say hi, Uncle Cobby. Hi, Cobb.
Hey,
I don't know if
CJ.
I don't know if you can see it here, but I got the Kansas City hat rocking. So you know,
That hat's tough.
you like that with
Is
the
it
upside
backwards
down?
or is
It's the
I was gonna,
upside down, bro. Yeah. You know, it's a style now, bro. I know you've seen the upside down, John.
yeah, I guess.
Oh, you're not rocking with it. Okay.
No, I just had never seen it. I was confused. I was thinking like your camera was flipped or something, but I was like, I think it auto flips the right way, so I don't know what that is. But I mean, the hat is tough. Super
Yeah.
tough hat.
Yeah. It's the thing, bro. You got the most of them that you'll see are probably like Dallas ones with the upside down.
Yeah,
I
the
think
Dallas. That's what I was gonna
yeah.
say. I thought that's what I
Yeah.
saw. The Dallas hats.
Yep. I was able
Is
to find a
Dak?
Casey one.
No.
Dak
Is that
wears it, yeah.
Dak's brand or no? Or he
No,
just wears it?
he just like rocks a lot of their stuff.
Okay. I was gonna say because I've
Yeah.
seen him wearing it, I think, was where I saw
Yeah.
those hats before.
Right. Yeah.
Kansas
So
City one goes hard. Goes hard.
yeah.
So are you
So
like
yeah.
officially a KC guy? So like are you gonna root for the Royals this year instead of the Cardinals? Like,
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. I stand firm with the St. Louis stuff, but I think, hey, bro, like this is home right now, so I'm not gonna be all the way out on it. I can represent the city a little bit without loving all their sports teams.
yeah, I like their have you seen all the BP hats and stuff that got released?
Yeah, they're fire.
The Royals ones are kind of tough. They got
Uh,
like they got like the R instead of like the normal KC with
yeah,
like the thing around it. And it's got like a small KC in the top right corner.
yeah.
They're pretty dope. I like them a lot. The Cardinals one is kind of booty. It's like the same
Cardinals
as they
ones are
always do.
always Cardinals ones are always so plain, bro. There's just not a lot that they can do with it. I'm
But I
interested
thought
to
maybe they
see.
would use that like they had been using this different like Redbird logo on
Yeah,
some
it's
of
like a
like
more
their
animated one almost.
yeah, and I was hoping they
Yeah,
would at least like do that and then like maybe
yeah,
have like some cool colors, like just like a different way to put the color scheme on the hat, if that makes
yeah,
sense. Like
yeah.
some
That
teams
one's
have went with like like a panel here and then like a white hat with like
yeah,
a different colored bill or something. But they
yeah.
literally
That
just went
navy with the red.
dark navy with like the red outline on the STL and the red bill. Like that hat
Yeah,
that I have, that old Cardinals hat that I have,
yeah,
honestly, it looked exactly like that BP hat from back in the day.
yeah. I don't know. They don't stray too far, and that's why I wonder what a potential. Sorry if there's a lot of noise in the background. Team. I don't. My guy's playing, so if you hear a lot of noise, that's what that is.
Can't even hear him really right now.
Oh, okay, cool. That works. But there's there's not a lot that they do. So I wonder what a City Connect jersey looks like for
Yeah.
them. I'm
Can we
assuming
talk
it's going
about
to
how
be
the
red.
Yankees are so lame for turning down a City Connect?
Yeah,
That's the
that's
lamest
lame.
stuff ever, bro.
You know,
But go
Yankee.
ahead.
You know, like the Yankee hardos are probably like, yeah, that's right. We stay true to tradition. Get out of here, bro. We don't need that. Um, but yeah, so they're probably staying true to that. But the Cardinals is going to be red, I think. I saw that they like ditched their red spring training unis. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Because I guess they can only have like five jerseys or something. I think I saw this. Maybe I'm tweaking, but I'm pretty sure I saw that they can only have like five jerseys total. And with the City Connect coming in this year, like they had to drop one of them, so they dropped the red BP one or the red spring training one. Um,
Okay, yeah, that they've always
yeah,
had. Because now that
yeah,
because they have light blue, the cream, the white, the gray, then they'll have the City Connect.
yeah. So they're gonna do that, and then everybody kind of assumes that the Cardinals City Connect's gonna be red, which is great. Like I think that's the right color, but like if
I
we end
hope
up
it's
with
not
just like
red
a
pants, so
it better not be red pants. It better be white
yeah.
pants. But if they gotta change the hat some too. Like I need to see something different, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
I love the tradition of the Cardinals, but like I want to see one jersey that's a little different.
I like their I think they might have the best like jersey lineup in the league right now. Like their two alternates are very, very clean.
The
And
creams are
then like the
beautiful.
classic birds on the bat is like obviously iconic.
Right.
And the creams are nice, and I love the light blue. Like the light blue's always been like my favorite color that the Cardinals have in their color wheel. I would love to see something that incorporates a little bit of all their colors. But yeah, I wouldn't mind a red jersey as long as it's not red pants. If it's red pants, I would be sick.
Yeah, red pants is a no, bro. We can't do that, bro. We can't do red pants.
My boy adjusting the camera for you there a little bit.
Yeah, he's over here. He calls it click clack, and he likes to smack on the keyboard a little bit.
He's going. He's got you muted right now.
Yeah, he likes to click clack on the computer. He just be smacking on the keyboard.
Yeah, my boy got to get a producer credit or something for this camera
Yeah,
adjustment.
yeah.
Um, but with spring training starting, uh, this week, I think pitchers and catchers reported, or maybe last week. I don't know. I saw like Tyler Glasnow throwing a pin for the
Really?
Dodgers. Yeah, I saw
Is it
Tyler
that early?
Glasnow, and I don't know. I saw Tyler Glasnow literally this morning, like a video of him throwing a bullpen in a Dodgers uniform. So
Okay.
I don't know. Like, which teams are you looking forward to most seeing this season? And like, it feels like it's the Dodgers' season to lose. Like, if they don't win a World Series this year, the season's a failure.
It's a bust, yeah.
With how much
Um,
money they spent and all the like they brought in Yamamoto, they brought in Altani, they brought in Glass now. Like they already have Betts, they have Freeman, like they have
right,
every single piece. Like there's absolutely no excuse now, unless like a few of those guys get injured, then it's like okay, they have an excuse. But if they stay
right.
healthy all year and they don't win the World Series, like if I'm a Dodgers fan, I'm looking at that season as a bust.
Absolutely. Like it's definitely when the World Series or bust for the Dodgers. I don't it like the offseason kind of made me less excited if we're being honest about
Yeah.
baseball season just because like one, the Cardinals didn't do much. Which we all knew was going to be the case, but at the same time, like you hope that they're gonna actually do something for once. Um, and just with not doing it again, it's a bummer. And then you see the Dodgers, which the Dodgers are always going to do a lot more than the Dodgers are always going to do a lot more than anyone else, just like the Yankees are generally going to do a lot more than anyone else. But to be in such a tradition-rich franchise and do absolutely nothing, um, that's
They
where
didn't do
you're like,
nothing.
right,
The Cardinals didn't do
like,
nothing. I mean, they boosted the pin, they boosted the rotation a little bit. Like,
bro, nothing
bro,
exciting.
you know what's crazy though is Snell, I think, still isn't signed. And I, I'm waiting to see if somebody will pick up Bauer, bro.
Somebody's got to pick. I would love to pick up Bauer.
For the minimum, the
I'd
Cardinals got
love to
tight
pick up.
pockets, bro. Like,
Oh, I'd love to
why
pick up
not
Bauer.
slide him?
Like,
Why not slide him the minimum? Give him like, let's say like another, I don't know how many million in incentives. Like, hey, you get this ERA, you get this, you get an All-Star game, whatever. Like, I don't know what the incentives would be necessarily for a baseball player, but if if it's me, that boy active this morning. If it's me, I'm like sign him for the minimum, and then you have like a great 1-2 punch with Sonny Gray and Trevor Bauer, and like he's on record saying like Sonny Gray is like his boy. They pitched together in Cincinnati whenever he won the Cy Young, and like that's his guy. So you put those two dudes together, like they're gonna get along in the clubhouse. They're gonna be a great 1-2 punch. But I think the biggest thing right now is like some people don't want that media attention. Plus, like he's gonna vlog the whole season, so maybe some teams don't want that. Like a team like the Cardinals seems like a team like, oh, that's not the Cardinal way to be vlogging in the clubhouse. Like, bro, who cares? Like he's gonna win you some games, like when you really need it. Like, and our pitching was the worst factor of our team last year. Like, I just don't understand it. Imagine they just signed Snell out of nowhere though. That would go absolutely crazy. I feel like the reason he's not signed though is more so maybe he's asking for too much and teams aren't willing to pay or something like that. I don't know why he's not signed yet.
yeah, yeah, I agree. Like, one, you're right, Sonny Gray. Like, that's a good signing to me. I know some people weren't that excited about it, but I do like Sonny Gray. I really do. So maybe the Cardinals didn't do nothing, but didn't land a big time free agent that everyone kind of would have hoped for. So that's where I think it's like
I
kind
think
of a
Bellinger
bummer.
still hasn't signed either.
Bellinger is like so iffy though, bro. Like he's
He had
fell
a
off so much. He's had some resurgence.
He had a crazy prove it year last year though.
I know, but still, bro, like he also had like two really bad years before that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no doubt. But he proved it. Like he came back, like signed the 1 year deal with the Cubs, like a prove it contract
Right.
deal,
Right.
like absolutely proved it. Like, and now I feel like that could be something with him too, where teams are like hesitant, like you said, because he had those bad years. But like, you know how baseball is. I mean, you played like you could just go through a time where you feel like you can't hit anything or throw
Right.
the ball, throw a
Right.
strike or something, and then maybe like he just figured it out. So I don't know. I like him as a player though, so I hope he like continues to play well.
I agree.
The one player that also had a crazy fall off around the same time is Yelich, bro. Like I kind of miss watching him at his peak.
Gone, bro. He literally fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, but moving on from baseball talk, I guess we can give. I wanted to ask you who you got winning the Super Bowl tonight.
Chiefs, bro. Come on now.
You got the Chiefs winning it. All right, I'll go with 49ers, even though I really don't care who wins.
I
But
don't
like,
like the 49ers though, so you ain't gonna see me rooting for him,
why
even
don't
if
you
I
like the
wasn't living.
Niners? You're a
What?
Jerry Rice guy, aren't you? You used to love Jerry Rice. You don't like the
Yeah,
Niners?
but like I don't know. I just don't like this Niners team. I don't know. Like it's not exciting
What's
for
wrong with
me.
that Niners team? You don't like McCaffrey? Like you don't like to see
I don't know, bro.
like
I just don't like them. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a fan.
overlay the clip of longest yard. That's how a white man runs a football. Remember the longest yard clip? Was that like Stone Cold playing for the guards team
Probably, bro.
at fullback? No, I don't know. I love the Niners, bro. I think they've got my favorite left tackle in the league,
Who's
Trent
that?
Williams. Trent Williams, bro. He's so
That's your
athletic.
problem. You got a favorite left tackle.
My least favorite left tackle in the league, Laramie Tunsil. Anybody will tell you that. Makes a bunch of bonehead penalties, bro. Jumps off sides too much.
Isn't that buddy who was
He had the
like
gas mask.
smoking
Yeah,
with the
smoking
gas
big
mask?
gas.
Yeah, that's tough.
I love Trent Williams, bro. I saw a video of him like hit like the Tim Hardaway crossover in a celebrity game and go get a
That
tough
shit is
bucket.
nasty.
Yeah, he's tough. I like Kittle. I like a lot of their players, bro. So I don't know. I wish I had like a better QB, but like Purdy at the same time has come in and done
Yeah,
his
Purdy's
job
been
with all the
good.
weapons that he has. He's been good.
Right.
And I saw like Purdy's Iowa State highlights. Like I didn't really remember him there that much. But bro, I saw his highlights from Iowa State and he was crazy. Like he was like looking like Mahomes low key in like college, like
Really?
escaping the pocket, making people miss, throwing crazy dimes. Like, and I'm like, okay, there was something there, even though he dropped all the way to the last pick of the draft.
Right.
But
Like
I know
he
the reason
wasn't
you probably
nothing.
don't like the 49ers is because your boy Trey Lance didn't work out, North Dakota kid. He got up out of there.
He ain't
Maybe he'll
getting
have a
no chick
chance at some
anywhere, bro.
point. Maybe he'll have some chance at some point if the Cowboys go away from Dak or something. But
Yeah,
man,
nah, he's a third stringer right now.
who's in front of him?
Uh Cooper Rush, buddy from Central Michigan.
Damn, he's a third. He went from what, fifth, top five pick? Was he fifth overall or
He was third, I think. Yeah.
third string?
Yeah. Third pick to third string, baby.
Damn. So who you got? What you got for final score is what I meant to ask because you got the Chiefs. I think it's
20,
gonna be kind of low scoring.
27, 27, 24.
27-24. I think I'll go Niners and I'll go 24-13, locking them up,
Ooh, okay.
locking them boys up.
Okay.
Hey, but I saw that the Chiefs are only allowing like 13 points per game in the playoffs right
Chiefs,
now.
Chiefs defense been nice.
Hella nice. Their secondary is legit. Secondary is super legit. They got like Chris Jones, George Karlaftis, rushing the passer, doing a great job. Um, yeah, I know firsthand. They locked up the Ravens, so I definitely saw that firsthand. Um, and then another Super Bowl prediction. I've been seeing it's going like viral on TikTok. People are like how they think Usher is gonna start the Super Bowl halftime show. Like, what song is he gonna start with? So, how you think Usher's gonna start us off?
I have no idea. I want to be clear about this because I don't want to have any leeway or sway in my what I'm saying. I'm not excited for Usher as a Super Bowl halftime performance. I'm just not a big Usher guy.
I
So
think you don't have one song that you're like he should start it off with this.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Should
yeah.
have got down to come and get me. He gonna come out like that?
Should.
He's gotta. And then I was gonna ask you, guess what guess you think? He's got to bring out
Everybody
Lil
keeps
Jon.
everybody keeps saying Bieber, but like,
That was
bro,
like his discovery, right? Wasn't it?
yeah, but like, bro, Bieber's too big to just pop out.
But like, not for the dude that kind of helped make him, right? You
True.
think he show love?
Yeah, but I mean, maybe, but like, I don't know. He doesn't really perform that much anymore. He performed at NHL All-Star game, but that's been like the first time he performed in a long time.
Yeah, he's a big hockey guy too. I think though,
Um,
and
but
he was
I
a
don't know.
captain on
Yeah,
a
Lil
team or
Jon
whatever.
for sure. Um, I don't
I think
know.
Lil Jon and Bieber are the ones I want to see come out. Definitely.
I'm just
I
not gonna
want.
lie to you, bro. I'm not that excited. Like
He's got to sing that. These are my confessions.
Ursher
Just when I
baby
thought
is not getting me excited.
this is for the A. Imagine he comes out. This is for the A. Jody, I don't mind. Ooh, hey, I think it's gonna be fire, bro. I think you're hating a little bit too much.
That's fine. I'm just not an Usher guy. Like I don't dislike there's nothing that I dislike except I just don't like his specific music. Like I like R&B. I listen to R&B, but I don't like Usher, bro. I don't he
Don't you
is
like him?
I just don't like when his music comes on, it doesn't get me excited. That's all I gotta say. Melissa be turning on Usher radio in the car every time, and I'm just like, bro, why are we listening to this shit? Like I don't want to listen to this.
You're a hater, man.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Speaking of haters, I guess we could move on to this cool not cool topic of the day. Caitlin Clark's closing in on the women's scoring record. I don't think she got it yet, right? I think she's really close now after
No,
last
not
night, or
yet.
did she get it?
I don't think she got it yet.
She didn't get it yet.
I don't
Um,
think.
but there were some comments from like Cheryl Swoops on I think she was on Gilbert Arenas' podcast, and like some comments from some other people in the media. Like, I don't know why the hate is so heavy, but um cool not cool her breaking the record, and cool not cool some of the backlash that she's receiving because of it.
Breaking the record is cool, obviously.
Yeah, I agree.
The backlash is not cool. Especially if I remember correctly, part of like Cheryl Swoops was like talking about her getting an extra COVID year, but Caitlin Clark didn't even get
She's
an
in her
extra
fourth
COVID
year.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, she could play
So
another year, I think, if she wanted to.
right. So
And she had
like
one shortened season where I think she only played like 20-ish games or something. She's played less games than Kelsey Plum as well.
like if you want to come out with some hate for essentially no reason, like at least come with some correct facts
Exactly. Yeah.
on like the amount of games played and stuff, especially like you're supposed to be a basketball person. You're supposed to have an understanding. Like most people consider Cheryl Swoops one of the greatest. Like, why you coming to hate for no reason?
The thing,
And why are you throwing around like random facts that aren't even true?
yeah, and she also came out and was like, yeah, she gets 40 shots per game. Like, it's not hard to score. And then I saw a stat that Cheryl Swoops was shooting like 19 and a half shots per game in her career. In Caitlin Clark's career so far, she's shooting like 21 and a half. It's like two more
So it's like
shots
two more shots a game,
than you were
way
shooting.
more points.
Way more points. And she, like, they were saying that she's a ball hog and stuff, and she led the NCAA in assists last year.
Right. Like the offense just flows through her. Like at the next level, she won't be able to play the exact same way because she's not gonna have the ball in her hands the entire time. But
But like
like
on that team right now, like that's how they got to win game. Like that's how they made it to where they made it to. Like you know what I
well,
mean?
like
Is because
she's
they
the point
let
guard,
her
bro.
just
Like,
rock. They let
yeah.
her rock. Like that coach is
Like she's the point guard. Is she not supposed to have the ball in her hands?
exactly. Also, like if you're that coach, who else are you going to just let rock on that team? Not to say they
Right.
don't have good players. Like I saw they had a girl drop like 40, I think, the other night. Like not to say they didn't have good players last year. They had that big girl that I liked her game a lot. Like she was solid. I forget what her name was. Um, but like the hate is just weird to me because like how often do we hear, especially now, about women in sports and like wanting equality with the men's sports and like wanting like more similar pay or at least like a revenue share that's similar to whatever the men get, blah blah blah. And then
Right.
like for another like WNBA icon, women's basketball icon, just like talk crazy on her and just like in a hater manner, not even in like a constructive criticism manner or something like in just like a hater manner is so weird to me, bro, because it's like,
So weird.
aren't you guys supposed to be growing the game right now? Like, isn't there a huge push right now for women's sports and especially women's basketball? I feel like has like gotten a massive push the last few years. Like because these
Sure.
women can really hoop. Like they're fun to watch. And it's like one of the biggest legends is just going to come in and talk down on like the brightest star of the future for women's basketball. Makes no sense
Right.
to me.
Makes no
I don't
sense at all.
understand it at all.
Makes no sense at all. Um, yeah, I don't get it. That one didn't track much for me, so hopefully hopefully we get some love for Caitlin Clark. Obviously she's gotten a lot. Um, but yeah, I don't know.
Man, I think she changed.
She's the best player in college basketball, so it
Yeah,
is
she
what it
kind of
is.
changed the perception on women's college basketball and watching the games and stuff too. I feel like so many more people have tuned in just because of her to like NCAA
Absolutely.
women's
Yeah.
college basketball games. Like her and like Angel Reese and these great players that they have right now that are like not loud, but kind of loud in a way, like not scared to like kind of like celebrate and like make the game look flashy and you know what I
Right.
mean, and do the other stuff that we want to see. And I'm gonna add this cool not cool in there also. Michael Porter Jr. coming out and saying they should lower lower the rims
Not cool,
on
bro.
the pivot pod. Cool, not
Not
cool.
cool. Not cool.
It's not
Like,
cool that he said it, probably, bro. But I can't lie though. I'm kind of with him. If like I saw Shorty come down and just like punch on some girl, I would be kind of hyped.
I don't it just
It
I
would
don't
kind of
know,
turn
bro.
me up.
The women's game is just different. So like
It is, yeah,
if you're just trying to create a smaller version of the men's game, like you're not actually growing the game of women's basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
if you get some girls that can punch, like great, then you get some girls that can punch, but like
yeah.
to do it at the sake like the
Just for
peril of
entertainment.
the quality of the game, like I don't know. I don't know. You've tried to
Yeah.
shoot a rim before, like it's almost harder. You're so used to shooting on 10 feet your entire
Plus,
life.
okay, you want to make a lower rim for the women's like game. Like high schools don't have rims that you can adjust the height. Really, one,
Usually, yeah.
two, like any local park's going to be a 10-foot rim. They're not going to have
Right.
like a women's rim. So like if a kid has nowhere else to like go and wants to get better, like Shorty's going to have to go shoot on a 10-foot rim. Like the
Right. Yeah.
logistics of it make absolutely no sense. Um, it would be like it would be fun to have like not a legit league, but like okay, if you wanted to make like a spin-off league or something, maybe where it's like some legends or like some people that didn't make the WNBA that weren't good enough, like, oh, let's have them just punch on each other on 9-foot rims or something. Okay, maybe that'd be
Right.
cool. Maybe that'd be fun to
Right.
watch. But like that would be like not a real game like they're trying to grow. It would be more of like a novelty thing, I feel like. Um, but I think the biggest argument it is always like, oh, well, the net's lower in women's volleyball than men's volleyball. And it's like, yeah, okay, but that's a different thing.
Yeah,
Um,
I think that's definitely different.
I mean, it's kind of a similar premise as where like women aren't as tall and don't jump as high as the men, so like they want to make the net a little bit lower so that they can still hit the ball and I don't know block and whatnot in volleyball. Uh, I saw like a pro men's game the other day before our game yesterday. Like the men's team was finishing it up volleyball,
Yeah. Yeah.
and them dudes were absolutely skying, and they were hitting the
Really?
ball so hard, bro.
Yeah, men's
And
volleyball is crazy, bro.
bro, but the one thing about men's volleyball that I didn't like as much is like there's no rallies. I feel like because they hit the ball
No,
so hard,
it's one swing and it's over usually.
and it's like a lot of times they're hitting into the block, and okay, maybe the block tips it and it goes out of bounds, like they still get the point. But it seems like it's just like a lot of, well, yeah, one swing. If someone gets a clean swing off, it's over with.
Right.
Like because they're
Right.
hitting it so hard. Whereas like in the women's game, you see a lot more of those longer rallies. Anything else you want to add in on this cool not cool, or do you want to move on?
Um, I mean, maybe we'll take it offline because like I don't know how much you're into it or follow it or anything, but um I would like your opinion, cool not cool, on like where Live Golf has gone, and you're adding John Rahm recently, and I don't know if you follow it at all. Obviously, I do. My boy DJ got the win yesterday in Vegas. So do you have thoughts on where Live Golf has grown to? Is it cool at this point? Is it still not cool to you? What are your thoughts on it?
I've never been the type of person that was mad about live golf in the
Right,
first place.
right. I agree.
I always was someone that was like, if someone wants to come out of the league to compete with the PGA and kind of break up that monopoly, like I'm not gonna be mad about it because either way, it's like helping grow the sport and I'm never gonna be mad about somebody going to get paid
Exactly.
in any pro sport. Like I feel like
Exactly.
some people are like, oh, they just do it for the money. Like, bro, if someone's gonna offer you that much money to go play a game, and it's like guaranteed, like, cause they were getting like guaranteed money, right? Like, they weren't like
Correct.
how it is on
Yep.
PGA Tour. You got to win events, to get paid like that.
Right.
So if I can go there and it's a way more stress free environment, like I know I'm getting my check no matter what. I don't have to like win the match. Okay, you're gonna say that could ruin some of the competitive integrity, and like some of those guys haven't been playing as good. I feel like since they went to live, if I'm not mistaken, at least at the beginning.
Correct. Yep.
And
Correct.
people are like, oh, they got the bag, and now they're just chilling. But to me, I'm like, I'm all for it. And now they have a partnership with the PGA Tour, right? If I'm not,
Um,
they
it's
did like they
still
announced
still kind of
something.
in the works, but yeah, yeah,
It's
there's
like
something.
PGA Tour, I feel like kind of folded. They were acting all tough, like, oh, these guys can't play in any events, and now they're like, yeah, we'll fold a little bit. And I'm sure like Live Golf threw a little bit of cheddar their way as well, because they want their guys to be seen on the biggest stage. Uh,
Yes. So
but
basically there's like, yeah, the investment fund that runs Live, which is like the Saudi investment fund, is now partnering or potentially partnering with the PGA Tour. Um, so I mean, yeah, the people who took the money early look great.
yeah,
Continue though with what you're saying.
I mean, the people that took the money early, like more respect to them, and then like now those guys are kind of looking salty. I feel like because they're like, wow, now you're just gonna partner with those guys after all we went through, and like we made this stand and acted all hard against it. Like, yeah, but I mean, I think they're Live Golf is probably going in the right direction. I mean, they're getting some of the biggest names. Like they just got John Rahm.
Yep.
Uh, I mean, he's one of the best. I don't. He was number one for a long time. I know at least like what the last couple of years he's been number one. I think multiple times.
Yep.
I don't really follow that much. Like I said, I haven't watched a live event, but I haven't really watched a PGA Tour event. The only event I really watch or like keep track on is probably the Masters every year. So it's not like I'm super in the know about all the golf stuff. But
Right.
to me, it's even from the beginning. I said like, hey, if they want to make the league and they want to pay these dudes all this money, like more power to them. It's good for them. To have some competition is never bad. And if Live Golf somehow fizzles out in the next few years, I mean, hey, at least they tried something, and some of them dudes got money for the time being. And I bet the PGA would most likely welcome them back with open arms if they're still at that high of a level.
Yeah, the biggest thing that I've said is like, um, well, especially with the guys who, I'll take Harold Varner for example, who was literally like, yeah, they offered me like $100 million, and like I grew up with no money, and I want to make sure my kids and family are set for life. Like that's why I took the money. What are you supposed to say about that? Like who wouldn't do that? I literally
Yeah,
don't know. Like there's sure everybody can be like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that. Until you
I'm
have a
doing it.
hundred million. Yeah, I'm doing that, first of all. First of all, I'm doing it. Second of all, like, especially you regular people, if somebody put $100 million in front of your face and said, here you go, this is a little bit of dirty money, but it's your money. you're taking that shit and running, bro, for sure, without a doubt.
Like, I think if you went up to like a regular person and you were like, okay, behind this door is $100 million. Just walk through it. Just play some golf, walk through it. Behind this door is, I think I saw like the average earnings or something of a PGA Tour player. I saw it the other day. It was like a few $1 million. It was less than $10 million or whatever. A few $1 million per year, couple million, maybe two or three. I don't remember what it was. Um,
But you got to
like behind,
win. I mean,
yeah,
you
behind.
gotta
If
make
they're like
cuts.
behind this door is a guarantee that you're gonna, make. I think every PGA Tour player makes a certain amount of money off rip. Like I saw 300K or something like that. They get
Yeah.
paid like
Yeah,
guaranteed per
they
year.
changed the structure a little bit to where like they cover they essentially like because PGA Tour players, some of them used to lose money if they were really
Yeah,
like if they weren't that as good, they weren't making cuts and stuff. But they started to basically like I forget if you pay I think it's if you play a certain number of events, you get a certain amount of money so that like
yeah.
it basically covers their expenses at least.
So like let's say it's 300, 500K. The other door is like, hey, you can walk through this door and you get 500K guaranteed, but you're gonna have to pay for all your travel and stuff. So that's minus another however much. It's gonna be a lot of money. And then, if you win and you get some incentives, like you can make good money, but on average, you're probably gonna take home about 3 million or something per year. It's like, which door are you walking through, bro? Like, obviously, you're gonna walk through the
Right.
guaranteed 100 M's, like, unless you're
Right.
crazy. Unless
Right.
like the only people I understand like turning it down is like how Tiger turned it down. They're like, oh, he turned down 700, 800 million, rumored. And like, if it's Tiger's probably thinking to himself, like, bro, I'm a billionaire. Like, I don't need any more money. So if I don't want to do it for the sake of reputation, like, why would I do it?
Right. Yeah, that's like and you even had Rory walk back a lot of his comments because he was super like talking a lot of crap about the guys who left early on.
Mm-hmm.
He's even said recently like you don't know like I have to realize that the guys who left like not everyone's in my position where I'm already like set for life and made
Yeah.
hundreds of millions of dollars. So like how can I be in a position to tell people not to take the money? And I was like, yeah, exactly, bro.
And if I'm not wrong, like on a lot of those live golf teams, didn't wasn't there like a lot of low level pro golfers that got signed as well? And it's kind of like you give those guys an opportunity to make more money than they probably ever would have made in the PGA Tour,
There was some lower level guys for
at
sure.
least at first when they first
There's a
signed.
lot of like guys on the like back end of their career, like European guys. So yeah, uh tough to say, but yeah, there was lower level guys for sure. That was the biggest hit against Live as like an actual golf league is like the competition was pretty bad at the beginning because they did have the top of the top was pretty good, but the like mid level and low level guys were pretty bad.
Yeah, but at the same time, like they're giving those guys an opportunity to make more money than the PGA Tour ever would have.
Right. Agree. Agree.
So respect to them dudes for going over there too.
For sure.
Um,
Absolutely. Get that bag.
yeah, I ain't never gonna be mad at nobody for taking some bread. And I saw something the other day, like a tweet, and it was like the Undertaker. The Undertaker was like presenting some soccer trophy in Saudi or something. Like, the wrestler, the Undertaker. And it was like he walked out like with like people dressed in all black, like lining his like walkway, like presenting the cup. And I'm just like, bro, they probably threw him the biggest bag to go like present this trophy. And
You
the
already know
like
they did, bro.
the caption was like, I love how these Saudi the like rich Saudi men with like these big empires just like spend all their billions of dollars in a way that I would have like if when I was 12 years old. Like they just
Right.
like buy all the WWE wrestlers to like give out the trophies. They get all like the cool
Right.
athletes that they like. Like, they started the baseball league over there. I
Yep.
saw with like,
Yep.
Robinson Cano, Bartolo Colon, like all these legends. It's like, bro, they really do. It feels like Saudi Arabia is kind of just like spending their money in like a way that we all would have as kids. Like, bro, I want to see Robinson Cano hit dingers, bro. Let's just pay him a couple of M's to come over here and hit dingers. Like, oh, I always wanted to meet Undertaker. Like, okay, let's pay Undertaker. He can give this trophy out and we can meet him. Like,
Right.
It's
Yeah,
just funny.
it's
Like,
wicked, bro. It's
and this never
wicked.
had. I don't remember this ever being a thing when we were young, like Saudi Arabian, like the money and getting athletes and stuff like that. I feel like that's just been a recent thing the last couple of years, like getting
Yeah, I
Ronaldo
think
over there and
yeah, the
Neymar and everybody.
sports stuff has been recent, I think. The sports stuff has been
Yeah,
pretty recent.
and like they've been hosting the UFC fights now over there and some WWE
Right.
events and all that stuff.
Right.
Um, I was gonna say one more thing. Oh, I heard that you know who Willie Tavares is? Plays for Real Madrid, EuroLeague basketball
Okay.
player.
Yeah, yeah.
Big fella. He used to play for like the Cavs and maybe the Spurs or something like in the leagues, like 7'4". It's like been one of the better EuroLeague players for,
Yeah.
the last 5 years or whatever. And I heard a rumor that he got offered like 10 M's already to like go play in Saudi next year. Like
Really?
10 M's for like the year. And like right now, to put that in perspective, I think the highest paid player in Europe right now is Shane Larkin, I heard at like 4.5.
Yeah.
So like if I'm
Damn.
Willie, I'm over there.
I'm easily in there.
If I'm Willie, I'm in there for sure. At least that's what I was hearing. Some of my teammates were talking about it. I don't know if it's true. But I mean, basketball's got to be next for them, right? Like they still got golf,
You
they
would
got
think.
baseball now, they got the
You would think.
soccer.
You would think.
Like I was surprised they had baseball, honestly, because that's not really an international sport.
What
And
you
they
mean
got all
it's not
these
an
like
international
former.
sport, bro? Japan be winning the World Baseball Classic and shit.
Okay, it's an international sport, but not like it's not a European like big time sport. Like
Yeah, it's not heavy European sport. It's international though. More like
yeah, but
Asia
mostly Asia
and the
and
Dominican
the
and like
U.S. and the Caribbean and
yeah, the Caribbean and stuff.
South America.
Latin America.
It's Latin America, Caribbean, Asia, and the U.S. So I guess it is
Right.
international, but just like the European and the Middle East, like you don't hear about baseball. Ain't nobody playing baseball in India besides the couple of dudes that I got from what was that movie with Brad Pitt where he found the Indian kids and brought them over
I
and
don't
they
remember.
played for like the Pirates minor league system. Bro, speaking of that, did you know that the one dude's a WWE superstar now?
No, I did not
Yeah,
know
one of
that.
those dudes that they brought over. Bro, I just saw a video about this the other day and I looked it up and it's like all accurate. Like one of those kids that they brought over, the cricket bowlers or whatever that they brought over, and they played in the minors for a little bit.
Yeah.
There's one of them now that like bulked up crazy and is like jacked and he's a WWE superstar now.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, he went from come over here to play baseball to WWE. That's kind of sick. Um, but if you want, we can move on to Kicks Corner.
Hell yeah.
Um, but we've been talking about it a little bit off the pod, but Vanessa Bryant has been absolutely just dropping heat on her Instagram lately. She's just dropped a bunch of unreleased Kobe's like over the past week or so. And what do you think about that? Like, are you sitting here looking at it like maybe she's previewing something that maybe will come out later, or which one of those sneakers do you think is the toughest that she's shown so far? She's shown like the Valentine's Day ones, the all pink ones, the cheetah print ones, the Dodgers ones, and then like this wine colorway. Those are the ones
The
I've seen so far.
my favorite are the wine fours are my favorite.
The wine
That she's
fours.
yeah, the like these ones right here.
Yeah, I know which ones. Yeah, those are
Yeah,
tough.
those ones are my favorite she's shown so far. I mean, I hope those ones come out. I feel like the Dodgers ones won't come out, the PEs.
Dodgers go stupid. Those are my favorite with the
I mean,
baseball stitching
I
on the
could
tongue.
I could potentially see the pink fours, the Valentine's Day ones coming out, but like who knows? Um, I feel like she's just kind of flexing some PEs though, which is great. Good
Yeah,
for
I
her.
think she's just flexing. I think she just like
Yeah.
saw him in the closet probably and was
She's like,
flexing him a little bit.
let me show people that Kobe really got some heat.
Speaking of Kobe's and collabs and PEs and stuff, one collab we never got was the Virgil Kobe. And like I saw PJ Tucker has worn like some custom
Yeah,
off-white Kobe's. And man, that's the combo that I wish we would have got to see.
that would have been insane.
I mean, I guess they're still releasing off-white Nike stuff, right?
Still releasing Off-White, still releasing Kobe, so potentially,
So I could see it, but if Virgil
maybe
was
one
still
day.
with us and Kobe was still with us, it'd be
It'd be insane.
even better. Yeah.
Insane.
Um, Next thing I was gonna mention, one of your favorite hoop shoes of all time, if I'm not mistaken,
Woo-wee!
KD4. KD4 kind of
That
got its retro return, the year of the Dragons. Of course, friend of the show, Blake Ollie Lightfoot got him. Of course, why wouldn't he?
obviously. Boy
Uh,
gets every pair of
he
shoes.
sent me a he sent me a picture or a video. They looked really slick. They came in a real nice like
The
dust
packaging
bag
was
and
great.
everything.
Yeah, the
Packaging was
packaging was
great.
great.
I love that colorway too. I think it's a clean colorway. And the
Fire.
Galaxies, I think, are coming out on like Valentine's Day or maybe
Yeah, I
this
was
week
gonna say
sometimes, I think.
if I'm gonna try and get a pair of the Fords that are coming out this year, it's either gonna be the Galaxies, which is on the 15th, so right
Uh,
after Valentine's Day, or I believe I saw a confirmation that the Nerfs are coming back out. Yeah, those are insane,
the Nerfs go crazy.
crazy, bro.
I like
So
the Year of
as
the Dragons, I think, better than the Galaxies, maybe. But the Galaxies are like the classics.
Galaxies is a classic, bro. It's a All-Star game shoe, like tough to beat, tough to beat. It was the prime of Nike basketball era.
What's your favorite KD4 ever?
Oh,
I gotta low key look up. I think I saw the Weathermans might come back out too.
really? That's a
Weathermans were
tough.
crazy.
That's a tough question. You
I
know
I
which
know what
ones
my
are
favorite is actually. Now that I think about it, I know exactly what my favorite is. I
what?
just looked up a list.
What? You know which ones are really clean? I always thought were really clean. The like USA ones were really dope. They were just like white with red and navy because what he wore them in the
Yeah.
Olympics.
You know which ones are crazy were the Texas PEs. I don't know if they ever released to the public though. Like all
Oh
burnt
yeah, those are
orange,
fire.
the white
Yeah.
accents.
Oh, those ones were fire. The Christmas, like the bronze ones.
That was gonna what I was gonna say was my favorite was the bronze Christmas ones. Those are
Those
my
ones are
favorite. Those
fire.
ones, and then the other ones I really liked were the N7s.
The N7s were fire. Ooh, check out the what does though. What if we got those? That'd be sick.
That would be crazy. And then of course the Ant Pearls like every year
Ant pearls
are
are always
crispy.
fire. The Weathermans are fire.
I played against a dude yesterday that was rocking the Ant Pearl threes.
Really?
Yeah. Buddy from Rapid yesterday.
Ooh, these are fire. Rogue green. Got the olive
Yeah.
with the
hmm With the little
orange.
orange
Orange top.
accent.
The
Yeah, I
Nerfs are
think
OD, bro.
I think my favorite are those bronze Christmas ones by far.
Yeah.
Those are so tough. I hope they come
Those
out
hold
with
like
those
a
again.
very distinct memory in my mind for sure.
I really like the ones that you had though too, those gray and yellow ones.
Gray with the yellow. Yeah, those
Those
are
were clean.
fire.
I used to wish we didn't have to wear like team shoes or something. Like I could have
We
rocked
could
those
rock
with
something like that. Yeah.
CM colors or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they get to wear whatever they want.
And a lot more shoes coming like purple now.
Facts. That is facts.
Used to never be able to
Um,
find anything in purple.
but also um on the hoop shoe train that we're on right now, I don't know if you've seen like the Nike, they have those greater than packs now, like the GT Hustle, GT Cut, and the GT Jump.
The ones that are like the
Um,
up tempos are OD, bro.
yeah, I like them a lot. The GT Hustle twos.
Yeah.
And I was just wanted to get your opinions on those. Like, is that something you would like to see going forward? I'm trying to figure out what the I had found a picture of the GT cuts are like modeled after something. I forget.
Yeah, I forget which ones. I just remember because I the only ones that I really liked were the ones that were modeled after the up tempos. So I kind of forgot what
Yeah,
the other ones
these are
were.
modeled after Air Flight 5. That's what it was, but they're kind of sick too. The GT Cut threes. Oops. Support free content.
But which one is it? The GT hustles that are the up tempos. Those ones are the best ones to me, easily.
Yeah, the hustles or the up tempos. And then I forget what the jumps are. I gotta find the jumps. GT jump. Let's look. GT jump 2. I think they're coming out for All-Star weekend. Yeah, they're modeled after the Total Foam Posite Max.
Yeah, those ones
Those
don't
are
get me
probably my
too
least
excited.
favorite.
Yeah.
I think the GT cuts look really sick. And then yeah, the hustles that are modeled after the up tempos are cool to me, but a lot of people have been coming out saying that they're not it. I mean,
Really? I think they're cool.
classic black and white colorway with like the OG like air all the way down the side, I think
Right. It's
is
great.
really cool. But like what I was gonna say is that something that you would want to see like going forward from hoop shoes, maybe like because sometimes we have shoes that are like, oh, they remind us of this one, they remind us of that one from like back in the day. I think it would be
Yeah.
pretty neat if they keep doing that with like some of their newer hoops releases, just like to put some inspiration from those past shoes that were so iconic into them. And nobody's really doing that right now besides like Adidas came out with those crazy infinities, I guess. And obviously they
Yeah.
took inspiration from the crazy ones, I guess.
And they
Or
did the Dame Gnosis 2 years ago.
yeah.
Remember those? Those are fire.
Yeah, yeah. So like I always feel like those get the most hype and the most love. Like I don't know why we
Yeah.
don't see that more often.
I like
Um,
it. I think it's cool. I think it's a like nod to history with higher tech shoes. So it's
yeah.
like you can get some of those style features because you're obviously not gonna be able to do a full remake or anything, but you get some style features with some new tech. I think it's great. I don't know why you wouldn't do
Because
it.
ain't nobody out there hooping in them up tempo bricks anymore. Like
Right, exactly. What you got?
what's my boy eating?
You got chips, you got rice cake, you got rice cakes. You wanna show Uncle Kabi your rice cake?
Show me the rice cake, bro.
Show him. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's kind of where I stand on it. What about you? You feel the same way?
Yes, it's dope. I like it. I think they should keep doing it. Very cool pack, and uh, I feel like they've been releasing more stuff this year for like All Star Weekend, um, than they have in the past couple of years. Like I know they're releasing this GT pack. I think it's for the All Star, and then they're also, like I saw Anthony Edwards has like an All Star colorway coming out,
Yeah.
and
Ant
uh,
shoes are fire, bro.
the
I know we
Giannis
talked about them
is
before, but they're just so fire.
Giannis has like the Thanasis shoes coming out for the All Star game. It's like thank you for sharing Thanasis or something written on the.
Yeah, because he like wrote he wore his shoes or something.
Mm-hmm.
He wore
Yep.
Thanasis shoes. And now Thanasis rides Giannis's coattails all the way to a check.
Hey, you see my boy Thanasis got off the other day though, and
With the
actually looked
sham god.
nice. He
You saw
actually
he
looked
had the
nice that
he had the
game,
sham
bro.
god.
Yeah, he had the sham god and stayed in the same place. I think that's the only
How you gonna
stationary.
try and compliment Buddy and then shit on him immediately after?
Bro, his highlights were crazy from that game, but he did hit a sham god and literally stayed stationary, bro. I ain't never seen that before. A sham god with
Uh,
no shiftiness. Tell me who else you've seen pull that move off. That's
that's
heroic
impressive.
effort in and of itself.
That's impressive. Impressive.
But nah, he's his highlight tapes are usually really more so low lights. So he actually
I was
put
gonna
together
say
a good
tough to
little
call him a
tape.
highlight tape, but
Yeah, they're
yeah.
really more low light tapes. But yeah, man, I don't really got anything else for you. Um, what else you got? You got anything else, or
That's
we can
that's
round it up
that's
here?
that's about it, man. I don't really got anything else. Glad we were able to
Yeah,
hop back on. Glad
just wanted to come on here and chat a little bit, and
hopefully the folks don't mind Karsten's interruptions. Got the young one. My boy wants to be involved. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll give him some credits here. We'll have to
hey,
put it featuring Karsten Lawrence.
Karsten, you wanna say bye to Uncle Cobby? You wanna say bye bye Cobb? You wanna tell him bye bye?
No, he's probably gonna say
No.
no.
He probably is about to say no. He said, sorry, I'm busy playing, bro.
All right, brother. You
All
be
right.
good. Enjoy watching your Chiefs tonight since you're a fan now.
My Chiefs. I have two pieces of Kansas City merch. Neither is technically a Chiefs shirt or hat, so we'll see. We'll see. It's about to be wicked for the parade on Wednesday if they win, though. That's for dang sure.
You going?
No, I gotta work, brother.
Yeah.
I got me a
They might have to
job.
cancel work.
I got me a job, a job.
I know that a lot of people was canceling last like Super Bowl parade, or maybe that was the
Yeah, they
first
don't
time
really
they
do that
won.
at Banks, brother.
Yeah, true. Unless you're like downtown, they got to probably because we meet too many people
Right.
there
Then they're
when you get to
got to at
work.
that point. Right.
But
But
all right, brother. Peace
I'm
out.
gonna
Thank you
mess
guys
with
for
you.
watching. Subscribe, rate 5 stars, all the other stuff that those people say who have bigger audiences. Peace.
Peace.